Boom! Welcome back to Flying Can Ranch, Cedar Creek Lake, Texas. I want to cover something a little different. I got some different dates about this thing. Some people say it was made from 1966 to 77. I looked it up on Baker Air Guns. They said 77 to 89. So what are we talking about here? And let's get moved around in my chair. I'm trying to keep this oven light from shining too much, blocking us out. So this is the Daisy Powerline. Is this the 1200? I wrote it down here. I'm not with it today. I'm here to tell you. Yes, the Daisy Powerline 1200. And I bought this another buy from eBay. When I got it, it just wouldn't shoot. Just wouldn't shoot, period. But we're going to talk about that in a minute. So what years it was made, I'm not real certain on. I measured it. It looks to be about 10 inches from the end of the barrel all the way back. It's about a 6.5 inch barrel is kind of what I figure on, give or take. Feels like it weighs maybe a little over a pound. It's not super heavy. Again, this was a thing I bought off eBay. It held gas. It just wouldn't put any BBs out the front. I had to disassemble. It's not a real hard gun to disassemble. And I just had a real problem finding out that the BBs were getting stuck between the loading port and the actual barrel area. So I had to play with it a little bit. I think I've got it fixed pretty good. We'll probably do a shooting range video if the weather allows it. So let's go over a few things about this fine pistol from back in time. There's a little hatch right back here that you can fold off the side. I read something that's supposed to hold like 60 BBs. I'm only putting in about 10 at a time. If I do more than that, it wants to jam up again. I'll eventually get all that fixed. I'll figure it out. Right here on the side is, you can kind of see it as a safety. It's just a cross bolt. Doesn't feel real clever or anything like that, but it does have a safety. It's supposed to have a nice look, like a ribbed appearance across the top of the barrel. Kind of reminds me of that, I think it was called a Wiley 44 Auto Mag. I think Clint Eastwood used one of those on one of his later on Harry Callahan movies. So if we were to just reach back here, pop that little thing off. Here's your area where you put your CO2 at. Like I said, this one holds gas quite well. I have another model I'm working on. I can shoot it, but it wants to, see if I can get this thing put back together real quick. I seem to have, there it went. That one leaks gas right at the seal. I mean, I can get several shots of it before it really goes all the way out, but I'm going to try a little experiment. So once you get all the BBs into this, right underneath here was a little thing that you had to aim the gun downwards, what I found worked best. Ram that all the way forward. This has been cocked. I said it was cocked. I don't know. No, maybe not. I don't know. Maybe it's hung up again. So, anyway, we'll play with it. See, I'm stuck again. See, that's what I was dealing with before. But I can get past all that. I know how to do that now. So, at any rate, that was one of my problems I had when I first got this. So, again, it's gotten itself hung up. And I don't think I've got my little problem. There it went. And I say it went, there it went. And there it went. So you should be able to see there it went. Yep, there I got it. See the little barrel pops out when you cock it. At any rate, I wanted to share that with you. Again, if I get a chance to get out there and do a shooting video or do it today, I'll certainly do that. This one's a little bit rough condition. You can see right here where it's been blemished. That's not uncommon. Come around the other side. You can see where it's pretty blemished up right along here. But the plastic seems to be fairly decent. All this is a solid metal construction. You have to be careful. If you start buying things like these off of eBay or other sites, I really suggest that you really do your research. You can look into a place like Baker Air Guns, has a lot of these. You can find them in a pretty good condition. They'll tell you whether it's working or not working, etc., etc., etc. I know I've said this before, a lot of guys put, oh, it's a vintage air gun. Well, yeah, it's probably a vintage air gun. And I saw one the other day that a guy was wanting a whopping $75 for it. I'm not going to mention what the product was, but he wasn't worth $75. And he never said it was tested, whether it was working. It didn't even have the original box. So if you get on certain sites, you want to start collecting these kind of things, I really urge you to do your research. Get a book on antique air guns or something. Find out what they're really worth, because a lot of these can be had for a pretty good deal. I've seen some of these on eBay as buy it now, for a decent price. But like I said, buyer beware, whatever. So moving back to this. This does have a sight on the top. It is for elevation and windage. I have actually shot this thing, and it seems to do pretty good, just the way I got it set up. Like I said, if I get a chance to get out there today, been busy doing things around the house, I will try to put together a shooting video. I really thought it was going to be raining all day long, wiping me out. So I think I have covered just about everything I can think of on this gun. Very basic sights that were in the time. No fiber optics. I might white dot that with my little bit of, whitening stuff I like to use to get a good sight picture. But all in all, I found it fun to shoot. I think if you're a collector or, you want to find something just fun to go plinking with, it's not a hunting gun. It's not a target gun. It's, honestly, all it shoots is BBs. It's a smooth bore barrel. It's not a competition gun. It's a fun plinking gun. It's a great thing to have in your collection. I'd like to find another one of these maybe in the box in good condition. I'm actually thinking about breaking this one down again and trying to work a little bit on that hang-up problem. And I might actually even repaint this one. I like to experiment with stuff. So I've also got a Smith & Wesson. I don't remember. I think it's a Model 80G. CO2 rifle, but it doesn't sound like it's leaking out of the seal. It's more like it's coming out somewhere internally to the actual rifle. I might tear that down and look into it. What I got to lose? But I want to share this with you. It's just a little thing I got from my collection. I remember from back in the day, a couple of my friends had one of these. 77. Where was I at 77? Oh, I was in Denver, Colorado, and I was probably still in junior high school. I don't want to talk about it. Oh, man. But at any rate, I just wanted to get it out, share it with you, show you what it looks like. I'm kind of excited about it. I'm even more excited that I actually figured out what was wrong with it. That was a big boost. I had a lot of fun doing it. And by the way, I've had a lot of fun making these videos. I've enjoyed it. I've enjoyed the comment section. I like all the people communicating. I'm sorry, guys. I like to say this. I've got some comments, but I'm not very good at German. I'm definitely not good, I'm limited Hispanic, and I do not do Russian. I wish I did, but I don't. But to all you guys who have watched and enjoyed these videos, hey, I really appreciate it. I'm bumping about 387 prescriptions. Never thought it would go that far. So for everybody that's contributed, answered back, subscribed, watched the videos, I really appreciate it. It's a very humbling experience, by the way. So that's what we show you at the Fine Can Ranch. Whoop! We'll get back with you later. Ooh, 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 ooh.